Problem solving. Visualize. Sometimes when presented with a word problem, it can be helpful to visualize, or think of the problem as a sort of picture or scene. For example, you're faced with answering the following problem. Meg has 6 apples. Joe has 5 apples. How many total apples do Joe and Meg have? Let's see if we can visualize this. Meet Meg. Meet Joe. As the problem told us, Meg has 6 apples, and Joe has 5 apples. How many total apples do they have? Let's start with Meg's apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's add Joe's apples to the mix. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Clearly, Meg and Joe find that exciting. In other words, we saw how 6 plus 5 equals 11. Okay, but let's be honest. That was kind of easy. Let's try one that isn't quite so simple and see how visualization can help. Anne has 12 apples. Jill has 10 apples. Joe has 1/3 as many apples as Anne. Meg has half as many apples as Jill. Does Jill or Meg have more apples? Here's Anne. She has 12 apples. Here's Jill. She has 10 apples. Now let's look at Anne's 12 apples. What is 1/3 of 12? 4. If Joe has 1/3 as many apples as Anne, then Joe has 4 apples. Now let's look at Jill's 10 apples. Half of 10 is 5. Meg has half as many apples as Jill, so Meg has 5 apples. If Joe has 4 apples and Meg has 5, then we have the answer to our question. Meg has more apples than Joe. Of course, just like most problem-solving tips, visualization doesn't work in every situation. For example, let's say we were faced with the following problem. Anne has 976 apples. Jill has 304 apples. How many total apples do Jill and Anne have? Does it make sense to try to visualize 976 apples? No, it makes absolutely no sense. So don't do it. Instead, move on and try another problem-solving tip.